Today I'm going to be testing 3 viral do-it-yourself Halloween decorations to see if they're really as easy and affordable as they make them look. Spoiler, one of them ended up being the worst I've ever tried. The first one I'm trying is Pool Noodle Candle Sticks. I got 2 pool noodles from Dollar Tree, so I'm just cutting these in random sizes. I had to get pink ones, but I have seen that they do sell black ones, just not at the store that I went to. Next, I got a couple packs of LED tea light candles, also from Dollar Tree, and traced around them and then cut out a space for them to fit inside the pool noodle. This part was much easier than I expected. The next step is to make dripping wax with hot glue. I saw a lot of people complaining about the glue melting the pool noodle, and sure enough, that's what happened to mine. So I decided to use a piece of freezer paper and make the wax strips first and add them later. After the hot glue cooled off, I peeled them from the freezer paper and then cut them to size. Then using a little E6000 craft glue, I attached them to the candles. To keep them in place while the glue dried, I used a folded paper towel and a binder clip, which ended up working perfectly. Next, I put painter's tape around the flame so that I can spray paint them as well. And I did see that they make these in black, although my store didn't have them, but I would definitely recommend getting them in black if you can find them. Right before I spray painted them, I noticed that they would make really cute Christmas decorations as well. I think they'd look really cute painted white or even candy cane striped. I found some cheap spray paint at Walmart that I'm going to try. Then I spray painted everything really good and let them dry. I've seen different ways of putting the candles together. I'm just using some black ribbon that I had, but you can really get fancy with decorating these. The end result is really cool, they weren't hard to make, and they turned out awesome. They ended up costing around $9, which I thought was well worth it. The only downside is the paint tends to rub off easily. If you're lucky enough to find the black pool noodles and the black tea lights, this won't be an issue. Also, you have to remove each light to turn it on and off, so that could be a little annoying if you are wanting to use these every evening for spooky ambiance. But if you're using these for a Halloween party or an event, they would be perfect. Next do-it-yourself decoration is this cute spiderweb doormat. Using a doormat from Dollar Tree, I made an outline of a spiderweb with a piece of chalk, and then using white paint, I went over the chalk lines. This part took a lot of time because you can't just paint on the mat, you have to dab the paint on. So it is time consuming. But this would be a great project to do with older kids that have the patience to paint this way. After the paint dried, I cut along the edges and used a damp paper towel to remove any chalk lines that were left. Let's pretend that I didn't still have my Christmas mat out from last year. This one turned out really cute and only cost $1.25 because I already had the white craft paint. The only thing is that it does look pretty small now that it's in place, but it is better than having a Christmas mat out at Halloween. The last one I'm trying are these cute little tea light ghosts. This is the one that I thought would be the easiest, and it ended up giving me the most problems. I found the air dry clay at Walmart and was excited to try it out because I've never used it before. The video I saw used a ping pong ball, but I wanted a little bit bigger of a ghost, which is probably where it all went wrong. So I used a little bottle with some foil on top and went to roll out my clay. The clay was more sticky than I was expecting and much more fragile to work with. I tried several times, but I couldn't get the right size or shape. I couldn't get the eyes in right, and it didn't matter how thick or thin I made the ghost, it always cracked. I thought it was because it was too dry, but adding water didn't make it any better. I tried using water to smooth out some cracks, but the clay is so fragile that just made things worse. Since this is my first time using air dry clay, I'm not sure if it was user error or if it's just a difficult product to work with. In the end, I didn't even care about perfection, I just wanted a ghost that wasn't falling apart. I quickly made some eyes with a pen and left it to dry, hoping I can fill in the cracks with paint later. After it dried, I put several coats of white paint to try to hide the cracks. It kind of worked, but it's not the cute ghost I hoped it would be. In the end, it turned out cute enough, I guess, but this is one I will not be trying again. Let me know if you will be trying any of these do-it-yourself Halloween decorations this year. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.